Welcome where curiosity becomes dangerous. What if the next comet crossing our sky wasn't a comet at all? What if it was watching us? This is a hypothetical scenario, a simulation of what could happen if, one day, humanity discovered that the comet 3I Atlas wasn't a rock of ice and dust, but a ship. Prologue: the comet that shouldn't exist. In 2025, astronomers at the Mauna Kea Observatory in Hawaii noticed something strange. The interstellar comet known as 3I Atlas, expected to follow a simple hyperbolic orbit, suddenly slowed down. Comets don't slow down. They accelerate when approaching the sun, but this one decelerated. Its tail bent in an impossible direction, as if steering. Telemetry showed tiny bursts of energy emerging from its nucleus, regular, mechanical, precise. Within hours, space agencies worldwide confirmed the anomaly. The comet was under control, and it was changing course. Part 1. The signal. 3 days later, radio telescopes in Chile and Australia detected a steady repeating pulse coming from the object, a frequency no natural source should produce. At first, it sounded like static, but spectral analysis revealed an encryption pattern identical to Earth's digital communication formats from the 1990s. Someone, or something, was broadcasting in our language. Governments kept the discovery classified for 24 hours. Then the data leaked, and in a single night, the world changed. News feeds exploded. Comet Atlas is artificial. NASA detects machine in deep space. Proof of alien intelligence. Part 2. The reveal. When 3I Atlas entered range for visual observation, the truth was undeniable. High-resolution images showed a colossal object 50 kilometers long, perfectly symmetrical, metallic, reflecting light only at specific angles. It was shaped like a spindle of crystal in shadow. There was no crater impact recorded, no debris field. It had been traveling for millions of years, and only now had it chosen to slow down. When its signal shifted frequency, something else emerged beneath the static, a sound resembling a heartbeat. It was alive. Part 3. The silent passage. Then, just as the world prepared to make contact, the object began to accelerate. No response to radio pings. No change in trajectory when Earth transmitted greetings in every known language. It simply ignored us. Within a week, it was already beyond Jupiter's orbit, its tail vanishing into the black. The last image from the James Webb Telescope captured a pattern of flashes along its surface, a sequence of binary numbers. When decoded, they spelled a single phrase: "Not yet." Then silence. Part 4. The world that changed overnight. Humanity was never the same. Religions fractured and rewrote their texts to include the silent visitor. Markets collapsed as people realized they were no longer alone. Governments released decades of classified UFO data in panic control. But something else happened. Something subtle. People looked up again. For the first time in centuries, humanity remembered how to wonder. A new religion formed. The Order of the Wanderer, who believed the visitor was our creator returning to check its work. Others thought it was a warning, a test we had failed to pass. And scientists kept searching the stars, hoping to find its trail again. Part 5. The aftermath. Decades passed. The object never returned. But once a year, on the anniversary of its departure, radio telescopes detected a short pulse on the same frequency. 3 simple bursts of light. Every time the same pattern appeared in the signal spectrum, a triangular shape, almost like an invitation. No one ever decoded it. Epilogue. The hypothesis. Maybe the visitor was a probe sent to measure our reaction. Maybe it was a warning from a civilization that had already destroyed itself. Or maybe, just maybe, it was our own future coming back to see if we were ready. Whatever the truth, one thing remains certain. The moment we realize we're not alone, we stop being the main character of the universe. And that changes everything. This was scenario 1 of 3, an imagined simulation of a possible future. In the next episode, we explore another outcome. What if the visitor didn't ignore us, but came closer? Like, share, and subscribe before the next signal arrives. Because here, curiosity is never silent.